I'm going to. I even remembered to unmute all of you.
Do it.
I did it, Dan. We're unmuted. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
It's like
I need to get another beer to be really spicy tonight again.
I mean, I guess if that's what you got to do, that's what you got to do.
I shouldn't.
But
I gotta go get stuck tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Well, just do that. Like I've already partially sterilized my blood by excessive alcohol consumption last night.
You thinned out the mix. That's all. It's gonna flow much better.
Yeah.
Only the good stuff is left, right?
Only the good stuff.
That's it.
I pre-pickled myself. Gonna live forever.
Oh, I like your pickles.
That's how I'm gonna beat kidney disease.
That's it. Oh shit. There's a lot of people. There's Maitre. Hello, Maitre. Welcome back to the show. I suppose we should do this. Okay, it is recording. Then you all are unmuted. Good. Okay.
Mistake one.
Mistake one.
That's the first mistake.
Evidence.
Other than mistake 0, starting the stream.
Mistake
1, unmuting the people.
We're gonna play some more Dungeon Crawl Classics Night Below. This is the 2nd edition campaign that plenty of people have talked about. I don't fucking know. Last session you all made it to Blingden Stone. You hung out with some Sverf Neblin, bought some stuff, did some stuff, met a Flump, and he seemed like a pretty cool guy. And it kind of left you with 3 possible routes to take on your hunt for the missing wizard lady apprentice. One, they're talking about tentacles and brains. Oh, that could be the Grell. It could be the Dark Gnomes. They have split into 2 factions and are warring amongst each other because apparently one of the factions has a new creepy master. Or you could just go visit the Rockseer elves because they know a bunch of shit and they may be able to give you some insight.
But they're elves.
But they're elves, so that's definitely a drawback.
Who do they think they are?
Right?
I think they were like our step 2 because we were going to go to the mine to fight some people and get some cool stuff so we could bribe the Rockseer elves with cool stuff so they could tell us the things about the things.
Yeah.
That's
A
exactly
very technical description here.
Yes.
I understood it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And also, did we want to visit Old Man Toby in the shop? And take the
Oh,
take
just
the
piss them
Pitchfork
off. Yeah.
I mean, just on every time we get an opportunity, we should make sure I say hi to him.
Yes, absolutely. I got my bike pads and helmet on, so I'm good to go.
Shit, I forgot about those. Was
You're
I supposed
very
to stamp
uncool.
those out?
No, I mean it's just
Yes.
you told me what to do.
What? Hold
No,
on.
I
Chuck
think-
didn't do his homework. What?
I did not.
Shocking everyone.
Howdy ho.
My
Howdy ho.
prep for tonight is like, oh, you all might encounter these things. Let me upload 2 pictures. And that's what I did.
Sounds
That's
about right.
100% of it.
Done.
I have my pads of dorkiness equipped, Chuck, so I'm good to go.
Yes. Plus 5 AC, minus 5 personality.
Personality.
That's right. God, I don't remember anything from last session, apparently.
I'm just glad I didn't put them on.
Yeah.
So it would have been worse.
It would have been. I also got the toe pills.
You have the turgid toe pills?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Explain that to me.
The turgid toe pills. They cause your toes to be very erect, and you can kick with them. But if you're a human and you take them, it makes your was it the groin or the whole genitals like? 'Cause it was like
Rock hard.
yeah,
I think it
rock
was
hard.
the whole thing.
But
Yeah,
the
the
Kit
whole
and
thing.
caboodle.
His parts of
Yeah,
it, like just
not
one
just-
side. So
Not just the but also the You like
But like a this is gonna break off sort of rock hard.
yeah.
Balls are so hard.
That they're gonna snap off.
What happens if you give them to a lady?
Oh, I'm sorry. Cat's paying attention. Cat said it was the balls only.
Thank God. Someone's paying
Best part.
attention.
Oh man, my balls are so
Oh, and
hard
there's
right
an
now.
April in there too.
Oh,
Oh, sure enough.
oh man.
Full serving.
Oh, no, Joe. I always get Joe.
Yes,
Oh,
Joe.
shit.
Man. Balls so hard. Balls so hard. My balls are actually hard.
Rock hard.
Rock hard nard.
2 rocks hard as a rock.
Well, your new character can be called Nard the Hard Nard.
Oh no.
I like that. I like that. I'm glad we're treading water on this stupid thing.
Yes. 20
that
minutes
way-
in and we've done nothing productive.
How I like it. Makes my job a lot easier.
Are you actually here to watch us banter, perhaps? Because we can do that.
Yeah.
We're going to.
All right. So, yeah, you did talk about heading over to the mine here in Blingdenstone because apparently there's some big old gnarly earth elementals causing trouble. Bonus points. Does anyone remember the name?
I
of
know
the
that it
earth?
had a name and it was clever, but I can't remember it.
Dyson.
I didn't write it down.
What's a funny
I
name
remember
for
that the beer was beefy.
the beer was beefy, meaty, yeah, tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Beer was meat
Rock-
tasty.
Rick Richtenstone. That's obviously the name of the earth elemental.
Is that true? I don't think
Salty.
that's true.
It's not. I just made it up. Because it sounds
Jab.
like the Richter scale, sort of, almost, maybe.
Rocky.
Rocky. Could just be Rocky.
Could just be Rocky.
I was trying to avoid that one.
In the adventure, it's called Something's Bane. I'm not looking it
Oh,
up.
that sounds
that
like
was,
the actual name we were given.
That's our Dingle Dangle. It's
Dingle
it's
Dangle's
like,
Bane.
Yeah, it's
Dingle
like
Dangle's Bane. That's it.
Yeah. Or
Fucking
Dingle's
Christ,
Bane,
we
something
figured
like
it
that.
out.
We did it. We're detectives.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we are. Bring on the Cthulhu games for this crew. Ha ha!
I was going to say felons, but okay, we can go with that.
Yeah.
Don't actually do that.
All right. You got a good night's rest in your fancy mansion.
With bidets.
With, very important, with bidets, fancy bidets.
We'll have the cleanest rear ends
Yeah.
anyone known.
Right?
No itching, no nothing.
No, nothing.
No,
You don't feel
nothing.
proper. Once you get used to a bidet, you just don't feel proper doing it any other way.
You don't, really. I mean,
No,
Yeah.
you really don't.
no.
Once you bidet, you just don't, but don't. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like, I got my bidet installed in the great
Mm-hmm.
toilet paper famine of 21. And, yeah, I'll drive
Yeah.
3
Looking
hours
back.
to get home where I know I've got a bidet.
Yeah, I just keep a water bottle and a straw with me at all times.
It's got to be a bendy straw.
Is it around
Not a lot
from
of
the
room in
back
those
or from the
barbecue.
front or a little of both? I don't
Yeah.
know.
I like to
Long
freestyle
straw.
back there.
Long straw.
Uh,
I hooked it up to a bicycle pump.
Oh, God.
It reminds me of an episode of MTV Cribs back in the day where they were doing a tour of Marilyn Manson's house. And Twiggy, their bass player, was there, and he's just like, yeah, he doesn't fucking remember toilet paper. Probably because, you know, he was on whichever combination of drugs backs you up, like heroin or whatever. It's like, yeah, no toilet paper. So, yeah, if you take a shit at his house, you got to just take a shower.
That's a lot.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
It's like a full
Or bring
body
your own.
bidet. Or bring your own.
Yeah, that is a full body bidet.
Well, I just
That is a
do
full
the
body
butt.
bidet.
The whole body's dirty after that.
Whole body's
experience.
dirty
Yeah.
after that. Yeah.
I mean, I feel that way after I eat some spicy food. So
Yeah.
Fair. It's fair.
All right. So, yeah, we'll say morning, you get up, head back to the little diner. Let's pop over to our Blingden Stone map. Get a nice breakfast of whatever the hell they serve. And
Roasted mushrooms.
yeah, mushroom beer, mushrooms, mushroom eggs, all with a light dusting of more mushrooms.
Maybe some
Nice
lizard.
mushroom sauce
Mm,
and mushroom toast.
that's it. Mushroom toast, mushroom sauce, a little bit of mushroom lizard bacon. Yeah,
And bugs.
And it would all be horrible except for all those mushrooms are hallucinogenic.
all hallucinogenic. Everything's amazing.
Drink a lot of water. Got,
Mhm.
got the cotton mouth real bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, what's the plan? Are you going to head over to the mines? Are you going to bounce out and try and travel to one of those 3 locations?
Well, we need the gifts to see the elves, so
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's
you wanna?
Yeah, we can.
Oh, we're just supposing that our missing member tonight is on his nuptials.
oh yeah, he had to head back up for, a little more paperwork, prenup, things like that.
Mhm.
Insurance.
Mhm.
Ball insurance.
Mhm.
I think he took some of the tool pills with him.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. The Sinzu bean.
Okay. So yeah, the mines here on the map, I believe that is area 6 down here in the corner. The Hall of Miners. It's easy enough to head that direction. I mean, it's got
I don't
these
like
rail
that name.
carts.
oh no.
I mean, the name's terrible. Holy shit. Architects of Fate. Thanks for that raid. We're playing Dungeon Crawl Classics Night Below. I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, the Hall of Miners, it would be a lot worse, but there's a special supervisor here that oversees everything. A middle-aged first Neblin by the name of Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
So he keeps-
in the sign several
Yeah.
times just so that there's no misconstruing.
In really big print.
Yeah. So, yeah, but it's big, wide, clear-cut tunnels, like mine tracks with like winches and pulleys. And, yeah. Eventually you
I
make
guess-
it down. Yeah.
So I guess we go down.
Sure. Yeah. You head down. And it opens up into this big thing. And you can see clearly mining area, clean cuts, different little alcoves and pockets here. It looks like it's very ore rich. You can see lots of different veins of precious metals still in the rocks in these walls. But you see in the center, there's a pile of rubble with 2 other smaller piles of rubble off to the side. And as you're kind of standing in the entrance taking that in, I'll turn it over to all of you to see what you want to do.
So which one of the piles of rubble do we want to kill first?
I'm pretty
Yes.
sure once we start with one, the others will come. Maybe the biggest one. Just get. I would imagine that's probably.
Continue on.
The real problem I have is with the absence of Farbauti tonight,
Mhm.
who am I supposed to lick?
That's a tough one.
That's Gadsby or me. Oh, I mean, you could lick Colin too.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, like
We all do.
this is
None
like
of us mind a good licking.
this could go either way now because I mean I got to make one of you grow.
Make my friends grow.
In unforeseeable
you know,
ways.
choke.
with one of your faces. You know, That's-
I mean, it's not the one you want.
It never is. Never
It
is.
never is.
Mm.
just
Never
remembered
is.
why. Like, I don't remember a lot of this stuff in the modules because I'm pulling from another D&D module for this.
I feel like this is a good chance for us to like be a little preemptive here, though.
Okay, you're all still there
You
talking.
want to like cast a spell ahead of time? You mean?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
anything
Well,
that turns
I-
rocks to
and
mud?
by that I
would be
mean,
great.
you know,
No,
cast
that'd
a
be
spell,
useful. I don't have use
spell
of spells.
burn to get it back, and then cast it again
I haven't lost any of my spells.
today.
Yeah.
Today.
Not yet today. All right, so I figure this is how it's going to be. I'm going to roll a 1d6,
Mm.
and I'm picking them in order of Zoom.
Oh, I forgot I had a new spell.
John, you're today's lucky winner
Woohoo!
Ooh.
of my first failure of the day.
Bring it.
I didn't fail! Yay!
Luck.
Yay! Let's see
No,
here.
it's what, four turns?
It's a good spell.
Yeah, that is a good spell.
I got an 18. Target increases side by 50%, conferring a +2 bonus to attacks, damage, and AC.
Haha! I'm the size of a small human.
Yes. It's only the short people that get licked.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Went from about 3 feet to 4.5. Haha!
Okay.
Now
Above
go
the
mess with
board.
some rocks.
Yeah.
Okay. You've got that cast. That's fantastic. Above the board question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember what this gift was supposed to be that you're getting for the Rockseer elves.
We
I mean, we don't know either. We were
Yeah.
just
Oh, good.
expecting to find
Oh,
something.
Yeah.
good. It's something that I was going to make up in the future.
There was,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But
I
you
feel
didn't.
way better.
It was, yeah. You know,
we
it's okay,
had
Chuck.
expectations that in
you
the
may have
mind there would
had-
be.
You may have had a
things.
couple of drinks that night.
I was drinking out of a coffee mug, which means it was nothing but Jägermeister that night. Tonight, I'm drinking out of my blue cup, which is actually full of coffee. So it still doesn't
About the
matter.
same
I'm
difference.
not gonna remember anything for
Well,
the
you
next
gotta
session.
sleep tonight, so
No, I don't.
Don't tell him what he has to do.
you gotta sleep tomorrow
Yeah.
night.
Was it Wednesday? Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
You never have to sleep.
All I got to do is get up long enough in the morning to drop the youngest off at school, come home, go back to bed till it's time to work.
That's the sleep I was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, there's a map,
There
You
is.
could play Armored Core though and never
I
sleep
could.
again.
or I could.
I just looked it up, and it says the longest somebody's been awake is 11 consecutive days. So, like, if you hit 7, you're good.
Oh, okay. Were
Jesus
those that
Christ.
Russian experiment where they all gutted themselves?
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah.
like this person ripped
Yeah.
their face off at the end.
Yeah.
That
I
is
can't
why they
imagine
stopped
being
staying
awake
awake.
that long.
Really bad things happen to people if they're kept awake. for long.
Yeah.
Really bad
Yeah.
things.
All right.
There's a TV show, but well, there was a TV show. Well, internet show. Anyway.
Let's get ready for Bowdy.
Yeah.
All right, guys. What is going on? So you're
This is
big now.
last. He is.
I am.
And now he's gonna go pick up some rocks like a big boy.
All right. So
Big
tell
as an
me.
average human.
Oh yeah, you're human sized now. Is
Yeah.
that what it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, burp.
I'm helping by
Okay.
not engaging directly, but instead setting my friends to do so.
Fine.
What? Griffin obviously hasn't watched our Goblin game over on YouTube. Oh, different kind of mushroom. Okay. Why did that happen?
Oh, I can't even see because I have 3 character sheets open over the map.
Why would you do this?
How
Because I
dare
have
you.
myself, my invisible companion, and mini Pitchfork.
Okay, that makes sense.
Oh.
And we have
Okay.
Snaggle with us.
Yeah, and Snaggle's with you. All right, guys. So what's happening, John? Sweeney, you doing something?
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward
Okay.
and see what I see. Because I just have the dark vision thing, so
Yeah.
I can't.
I
see a whole
don't.
lot.
So Sweeney and Gadsby, you move forward, sneaking in, and you can see the large rock mounds in
Is
the room.
one of them bigger than the others?
Yeah. So as you're kind of looking in the room, you can see there's a smaller one over here, a smaller one over here, and a big one up here.
No, it's Bob.
It's Bob.
Sweeney.
It's Bob. It's not Coco.
How do you beat
All right.
Rock?
I hope you're here, Cat, because
I
I'm
don't
going
know.
to pick up Bob.
How do you beat
I'm
Rock
gonna-
Gadsby?
I look at
Dangling
my
in
two
front of the
swords.
camera.
It's like, I'm
even though
pretty
he
sure
doesn't
it's not
want it.
Scissors. We gotta
There you
cover
go,
him with paper.
Bob. Big.
I like your logic.
Bob has arrived.
Okay.
Bob has arrived. He is being tolerant for some reason. He's a big boy.
He is a big boy.
He's like 16 pounds of cat.
Okay.
He is a chonker.
He's a chunk.
And
Yes.
he pees all over my house.
He's got to show you that he owns it.
Mm-hmm.
He does. And
Yeah.
I hate it because I have to pay for it.
Just get
That's
him.
the way.
Yeah. I don't know. So you two move up. You see the
Yep.
larger pile. Now what?
I don't think
I
we're gonna sneak up
throw
on him, Gadsby.
one of my terrific gowns over it.
I like it. Tell you what, make me a ranged attack. Just to see if you hit. We're not going to be doing damage on this.
Sure. Okay.
A lovely evening gown doesn't do a lot of damage. Is that what you're saying,
I'm
Chuck?
just gonna roll off my crossbow since it's
Yeah.
the same.
Absolutely fine. Okay. That is a 12.
Well,
Holy shit, Griffin.
I have a lot of luck still, so
Well, we just got 5 more luck. I'll tell you what, if you can get that up to a 15 for me.
so I'd have to spend 2. So yeah, sure.
Yeah. Give me just a second.
I'll remove it after you're done putting stuff on.
I'm not giving any to Jeremy because he's got too damn many anyway.
That's right. And I need all of mine to cast an invisible companion that will last for until I get him killed, which will probably be like tomorrow.
So, like, maybe Gadsby, you've got a little experience maybe with like fishing nets or something. So you grab the evening gown. You kind of like carefully like put some rocks around the bottom, the opening of it, and you give it just a toss and it bellows out and just settles right over the top of this rock pile. And with that little bit of disturbance, dust starts kind of spilling out. It starts shifting underneath the gown. And then through the neck spot, through the armholes, you see these like bits of rock come stretching out. And then standing in front of you is this giant rock elemental wearing one of Gadsby's very lovely evening gowns. And it's stretched, it's bursting, maybe some seams are splitting here and there. As it stands and just, what the hell?
You look
You
lovely.
fill that out nicely.
Why don't you, Gadsby, it's your dress, give me a personality test. Take a couple points for, actually, Sweeney, you give me a personality test first.
Okay.
I feel like he's like a rock jockey or something.
Dirty 20?
Yeah, dirty 20.
Okay. Gadsby, do a personality test, and then we're going to add 2 to whatever you get.
So that's a 5.
That's a 5.
But this might be funny. So how about if I threw in enough to make that a 12?
That would be perfect. Yeah. So you would just need however many maths that is.
So it's 3, 6. Okay.
And yeah. You think so? Never worn such a fancy dress before. The hell are you all doing in my mine anyway?
Well, we were coming to talk to you about because we know the deep nodes used to use it. Just see if we could figure out what's kind of going on. Why do you not want them in here anymore?
We got an HR problem, it feels like.
Yeah. We used to work for the gnomes. And
Okay.
once our term was up, they were supposed to send us home.
How's sending you home work?
Well, they do a special ritual. And away we go.
Is that not it?
Okay.
It'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, Jamie, it'll work. Oh, she can't hear us anyway.
I'm drinking your Joker's wit.
How dare you? How fucking dare you?
I know. I'm not sorry.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
From my understanding, there's no one available in the rock in the Deep Gnomes town here that can do that.
Yep.
Do you happen to know of a way that someone who could do it, or
No.
would you have that knowledge yourself?
If I was back in the Earth elemental plane, yeah, I know a bunch of people there that can do it.
But you're here, yeah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Like,
And-
unfortunately, we don't know rituals. We just know like stabby stab.
Yeah.
Not so good. Not so good
Yeah.
here.
No,
Yeah.
no. I don't
So-
know if they know rituals either. Is the problem.
Well, they used to.
So right now the
I
Deep
think that's
Gnomes,
exactly.
they're so you did the mining for them, correct?
We helped, but our main job here was making sure there was plenty of ore to mine by
Okay, well, it looks like there's
lacing the mine with special stuff to help the precious stone and metals grow into veins they could harvest.
I have a very non-PC thing to just throw in here.
What?
I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
so I didn't make you do any and I don't know how much work it is for you to have gone and done that, but it looks like there's still quite a bit here.
Oh, yeah.
Takes them a while to dig all that out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, even though they aren't mining, I mean, we still get bored, so we just don't let them dig it up. They come in here, we just fucking kick them.
It's fair. It's fair. I can understand that. What if? Now, hear me out. And we'd have to talk to the Rock Gnomes about it, see if they'd be okay with this. What if you were to let them come in here and mine, but you get to be like their supervisors and tell them how they're doing it wrong?
I don't want that. I want to go home.
You don't want that? I know you want to go home, but that would at least they could do that, and maybe we can get somebody on training somebody to be able to send you home.
So you're saying that I continue to live here trapped in this mine, performing the work that they trapped me here to do?
Well, no. You wouldn't have to keep seeding veins and so forth.
Let me put this for you another way. May I, Sweeney? I just kind of
Absolutely. Please do, Gadsby.
Look, the Deep Gnomes, they're played out. They got no way to send you back home. They're idiots. But you see, there's some elven folk that live here too. And I'm thinking they're pretty smart. And
They know the
probably
things.
know some people who can send you home. Thing is, little bastards would shoot us and kill us before we can talk to them unless we bring them some gifts.
Oh,
You see where I'm heading here?
so you're saying you need gifts to give to the elves, and the elves can send us home.
Exactly.
Yeah, that
Now,
one.
doesn't that sound like such a better idea than sitting here and doing work for no real reason and not able to go home? I'm sure by this time, your little pebble is probably a boulder over there now.
Oh, yeah. I think I can work with that. I'll tell you what I want you to do first for me, though.
Oh, no.
Okay. You see that above the entrance way up there, and he points kind of at the where you entered in at the mine, this big stone archway. And there's this sigil up there, carved into the stone. That there keeps us from leaving this here. You destroy that so we can wander around and not be trapped in this one room. We can come up with a gift that you can give to the elves. And after you talked with the elves, well, we can go meet up with them and they can send us home.
What an
I would
important
be keen on
question.
that.
If we
Please.
break the thingy and we set you free, you're not gonna go on a murderous rampage and kill all the deep gnomes and the things around here, right?
Nah.
Well, no, hold on. Murder has its place.
It
I can
does.
see why they'd want to. But look, if you start a war with the deep gnomes before we can secure you someone on the elven side to send you home, it may complicate things. So maybe on your way out, you kill a few dozen more of them.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, like, I don't want to judge it, but like, just don't do it too soon.
Okay, so you're waiting. Say, wait until our
Yeah,
ride
so we
home is
secure
secured.
someone that'll send you home, and then, like a parting gift, wipe them out.
Yeah. Like, you don't want to like shit in the taxi before you get where you're going.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That
Think he knows
sounds
what
like a
taxi
good.
is. I think this is more of an Uber place.
Oh,
Yeah,
No, you don't wanna-
you still want to shit
Can
the
see
shit in
it.
the Uber.
I don't want to do that either.
Oh, yeah, you definitely want to shit at the Uber. That's
Well, you do it after you pay them.
Well, they could still put you down for 1 star.
Yeah, they'll knock your rating down. That you don't want that.
Are you gonna get an Uber again?
I don't know.
How often do
Maybe.
you Uber is the real
Well,
question.
I've been
you really
trapped
asking.
here for the past couple hundred years, so
Not at all. Yeah.
Well, let's not make it a year any longer. So we're going to wreck this thing for you, and
Yep.
you're going to wait to enact your justifiable rage
Okay.
until we can secure you a way home.
all right.
All right?
That seem fair? Like,
I'm good with
We're all
that.
on the same page. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Because, all they fed us is mushrooms. Fuck them.
Oh shit.
oh, they had good beer though. Don't fuck up the
Was-
bar.
Is there anything that y'all would like aside from going home, obviously, but things that you would like?
If they got good beer,
Okay. All right.
They got a cool guy who pours a strong
Yeah.
beer. Although the dwarves might be involved with making the beer, so maybe don't kill all of them, or there won't be any
well,
more.
I don't give a shit
beer.
about the dwarves. It's the fucking Svirfneblin, the deep gnomes that have
Well, the
got me
Smurf
here.
Devils. Sorry, the deep ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the deep ones. They make the beer too, though. So not all of them are bad.
I'll tell you
Probably
what.
just a lot of them.
You tell them
We're
this.
good guys.
You tell them this. If they bring us a keg of that beer a day, we will not wreck their shit.
One keg
No.
a day. I mean, hell, we drank more than that last night.
We haven't
How
drank in a
about
couple
this?
100 years. We're probably a little bit on the lightweight side.
We'll just
Ooh,
chop you up
good
to
point.
2 kegs, and when you're ready for it, it'll be there.
Yeah, we'll shoot higher for you. We'll shoot
2
higher.
kegs a day.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to
Well,
wander
what-
around. But,
We don't want to undersell you.
okay. Sounds good. Well, why don't you all go secure that keg situation, and we'll start working on making you a gift worthy of taking to the elves.
Oh, and what did you want broken again?
Oh, that big sigil up there.
Right.
We'll give you an advance. And I mean, we'll try to give you an advance because I don't know if we can actually break or not, but we'll sure try.
True. Good point. Good point.
I don't know what any of that means. Break the sigil, go talk about the beer. We'll get your gift for the elves made, but we need a little privacy.
Oh, they had to pump it out.
Don't have too much fun.
Yeah,
Guys.
I'm out of here. I don't want to see that.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. I'll go to face the sigil.
Okay. Now, it's like 30, 40 feet up on this big stone archway. It's up there a ways. What's your
Gatsby,
plan?
I'm huge now. Let me stand on your shoulders. Or no, I'll pick you up.
Shoot, I don't think the floating disc will get you that high, will it?
It only goes like 5 feet off the ground, but that's
Yeah, I
5
think
feet
it's
closer
fixed.
than what they are now.
That's right. We'll make a
Just
little.
haphazardly stack multiple objects to get the halflings up there.
I'll climb. You said it's a stone arch, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'll climb.
Okay. Why don't you go and give me a agility test or dexterity or whatever it's called in this system?
You tell me. What do you want? Agility? Agility. Okay.
Yeah.
I could try to recast my invisible companion high enough that he flies.
I don't know. I mean, is 10 okay? I
10
mean,
will get you
stone.
up there.
Should be lots
It's
of
a-
handholds.
Yeah. I mean, you get up there. It's a little slow going, maybe a few spots softer than what you like, but yeah, you make it up there.
And I'll just, I'll take out my pry bar and just
Start
to
smashing.
facing runes.
Yeah. I mean, it's these runes
I
are
called
maybe like,
Gatsby was here.
oh,
Whatever.
nice. Yeah. And sure enough, you start breaking in, start carving into it, breaking the lines. And yeah, you know that you've gone far enough because all of a sudden this like blue light starts to kind of glow out of it. It starts kind of sputtering sparks. And you kind of get the impression that it may be time to get away from it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and give me
climb.
another one of those tests to see how you do climbing down.
Don't worry, I'll catch you.
Even better than last time.
11.
Yeah. No, it's not a problem. You follow the same
I'm motivated.
path. Yeah. And it's right about at the time that you hit your hands, there's just this like blue fireball, a shower of pebbles, and you look back up and there's just like a crater up in this archway where the sigil used to be.
I
And
like
you-
to imagine that you're like crawling down the left side of the archway and I'm over on the right side with like my arms out stretched ready to catch you
wrong side altogether.
Yeah.
all together.
Okay. Yeah, the Dingle Dangle's Bane's just like, oh, that feels better. As, two other smaller earth elementals kind of step out of the shadows.
I was like, what? I was like, I missed something.
They
I,
wrap towels around their
I-
waist. They're like, excuse me.
Oh, I'm feeling great all of a sudden. Showers,
Been in the
man.
shower this whole time.
they have been.
so
They have
pretty.
been. It's that sauna. Yeah.
I prefer the showers.
Yeah. They come out and they're like, oh, yeah, that feels better. Like they kind of start stretching, see a little more lively. And yeah, the big one's just like, all right, go figure out that keg situation. When you get back, we'll have that gift for you.
All right, remember, murder later.
Oh, snap. There was another fluff.
Or maybe not at all.
Thanks,
It's Coco.
cat.
Dan's other
Oh,
cat.
okay.
She's
Yeah.
down here.
I see.
Now she's looking at you.
I'm petting her,
Mm.
petting the chin.
Yes.
All right. Now what?
I just got one more cat to present for cat taxes,
There you go.
but I don't think he's going to show up.
Mm.
So
He's-
now we
he's
got
probably sleeping on the bed.
The Snurf guys.
Yeah.
Dingle dangles.
We should probably talk to Dingle Dangle, and we should also
Here we
need to talk to the Flump, because technically it's the Flump's beer that we're giving away.
Okay.
Sounds
I
good.
mean, I don't think the fun was making the beer, but yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Dingle Dangle, he did, I'm pretty sure he asked you if you need anything that he can be found at the, House Center. That's 17 on the map. Way up here. The seat of government for Blingden Stone. Yeah, so if you head up there, you can see very municipal looking government building, carved out of the remains of an old stalagmite. There's a couple Sverfneblin like guards standing out front. What do y'all do?
I mean, we got to talk to Dingle Dangles, so let's just walk up like we own the place, even though they all hate us.
Okay. You walk up. They kind of, step forward a little bit. Excuse us. No entrance into the house center unless you've got official business.
Boy, do
We
we have
do?
official business.
Which is...
Dingle Dangles,
We've got a deal.
dangling business bits.
So you want to talk to Dingle Dangle.
Yes.
All right.
About some earth elementals in the mine.
Oh, okay. Dealing with Dingle Dangle's Bane.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his great-great-granddaddy that summoned that.
Yep.
Dingle Dangle is what's referred to as a Nepo wizard.
So you guys don't like him?
Eh. Anyway, head
That's
on
fine.
in.
Able to do any kind of magic?
What's that?
Is he able to do any kind of magic?
Not really.
Okay.
What do you say? Not really. That means he can, but it's not impressive.
Exactly. Yeah. He can do like little
it's just-
things.
Just like my magic.
Well, you two probably get along great then.
No, not really.
His most powerful effect I've ever seen him do is turn a large section of stone from one color of gray to a slightly different color of gray.
Oh, this might be mine, and I'll have my invisible companion do the Titanic to him.
Holy shit, you're making me float.
Yeah,
I've never been so tall.
That's cool magic, right?
It's better than what he can do. All right, head on in. Take the main stairs to the 3rd floor, second door on the left. That's his office.
Great. Thank you.
Fancy.
Yeah, so you head in. It's designed for gnomes, but Pitchfork, Colin, you two are the tallest here. So you maybe have to duck a little bit. The rest of you are fine. Yeah, you head up to the 3rd floor. You exit out. Very kind of nice looking. There's lanterns hanging everywhere, so it's decently lit. You head down to the 2nd floor, or 2nd door on the left, and you can see that there's a plaque on it. And one word has been scratched out, and underneath of that has been etched in Dingle Dangle. What do y'all want to do?
Knock on the door.
Do we just yell, "Dingle Dangle"?
Yeah, between the knock and the yell, you hear a little bit of like cluttered movement. The door opens just enough for Dingle Dangle to slip out. Oh, hey there, guys.
Hey. So
Yep.
we have a compromise,
Plan?
a
Plan.
deal,
Plan.
Okay.
plan maybe to deal with the earth elementals. First things first. We may have removed the ward that kept them there.
That's bad.
It is, but
There's terms.
There's terms. All they want to do is go home. We would like to go see the rock speaker elves.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try to get one of them to come back here and let them go.
All right.
They've kind of fulfilled their end of the deal, and you appear to not be able to send them back.
All right.
All right. So what they'd like instead is 3
Beer.
kegs of the beef beer
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah,
That's a lot of beer.
that's a lot of beer.
It is. But is it worth the price? Because basically they'll give us the gift. We take to the elves. We go to the elves. The elves tell us how to get rid of them, and then nobody has any problems.
All right.
It's
And
all copacetic. I think
if
it's
you
the
want-
word.
is your ancestor that brought him here? I hear you can do some pretty nifty things with coloring rocks.
Yep.
Go down there, talk to him, maybe give him a little style. Build some bridges.
Okay.
Elbow to elbow with these people.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And for what it's worth, we actually promised them less beer. If you bring them extra beer, then you look generous and kind.
Here's a question I have.
Mm-hmm.
So they're
Benevolent.
So you remove the thing keeping them trapped in that area, so they could come out and start wrecking stuff at any point.
Well, we
Nope,
made
not
them
at any
promise.
point. Not
We
at
made
any
them
point.
promise.
And if
They
we
really
give
just
them,
want to go home.
if we
They
give
just
them,
want to leave
yeah,
and get some exercise.
yeah. So if we give them 3 kegs of beer a day, they won't wreck stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna head to the Rockseer Elves to find a way to send them home.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
And they've been making veins of minerals and gold and everything this whole time, just to kind of snub
It's
their
all
nose at
there,
snub-
actually. It's all
yeah.
there.
And it will
Like,
still
it's
be
gonna-
there when they go.
It's gonna just be nothing but profit for you once they leave.
How about
Profit.
this? You get them to be cool with some of our people coming in there to start mining while you're going to get the Rockseer Elves.
Oh, they're not going to do
That's-
that. No.
Well,
they're
that's
really
what
not
the
gonna do that.
third. That's what the third keg is for.
So 3 kegs of beer, and they won't wreck our stuff. And then for the 3rd keg, we can start doing mining.
Like, you guys got to do a little effort on your part. We can't do everything for you. Go in there and be like, they said that we need to bring you 2 kegs of beer, but here we are. We're gonna bring 3. You just let us do a little work around the place.
You give a little to get a little.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Dan, go ahead and give me a personality test.
That's 16.
good.
It's pretty
That's
good,
good.
for me.
Not bad.
That's good. All right. We got a deal. Wait
All right.
right here. He cracks the
Okay.
door to his office open again. He
I
slides.
take a peer in.
It's very small and very cluttered, and as you're kind of peering in, you can see this little plaque on the door. The crossed out portion, you make out the word. It did say custodian,
Right. Yep.
and he after a moment he comes back out with a piece of paper. Go deliver this to Grunkpack Gindemal. And this is the purchase order for the 3 kegs of beer a day until you get them unsummoned.
Sure.
All right.
Do that.
Sounds good.
I think it will be profitable for you guys
Yep.
I
in the
hope
long
so.
run.
I hope so.
I mean, it's not far to the stone speaker elves, right?
Oh, it's a waste.
I mean, like we drank like a keg of beer for almost nothing the other day, so it can't cost you that much.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Mushrooms are plenty. All right. Well, yeah, here's this. Go deliver it to Grunk Lepap Ginamal.
That
can't
one.
say that name. For the
We'll
players.
just ask around and for the.
Ah,
Oh, that's the one I had to say the other day.
Uh-huh.
Grunkle Pafnamal.
Ooh. That- Mm.
That's what Drunk Dan says it is tonight.
Okay.
I definitely couldn't have said it better.
All right. So, well, we can hand wave this. You head over to the Ruby in the Rough. You hand the purchase order over. Anyone want to do anything with the purchase order before you turned it in, or
Turn it
What are
into
you suggesting, Chuck?
4.
I just
I think
didn't
he's
want to.
suggesting. I think he's suggesting we need 4 cakes now because I
But we
spent our
won't be
bonus
here for that
cake.
4th keg.
Well, I mean, how many of those 4th cakes do we need?
Well, this is for 3 kegs a day, and if you look at it, it's 3 kegs a day for 30 days.
Oh, well. And of course, we'd have to do a day in advance. So really, they need to give us 2 days up front. Really?
That's net 30 terms, right? No.
Yeah. I mean, we're renting stomach space. You got to have the month before, and you got to have the last month up front.
I gotta admit, I'm curious to see how they drink it and where it goes.
Mhm.
Also agreed. Also,
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh no, I was going to be right back also, but now I wait.
It'll
Now
be
you
just a
gotta wait.
second.
We can't have too many of us be right backing.
So, yeah, you've got the form. If you want to change anything on it, you can. I will make you give me an intelligence test.
No, we'll just argue that they need first and last. So, we got to have 2 days worth up front.
Okay, so they need 6 kegs today.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, it's not altering it too far. They'll agree, and
Yeah,
they'll
I mean, it's still 30 days. You just got to
Yeah.
give us 2 days up front.
Yeah.
That's all.
they'll agree to that, and they'll even they'll have a couple Sverfneblin workers loaded up into a cart to go deliver the first
You need
days.
these guys back. You probably need these guys back, don't you?
It would be nice if they came back.
You got anybody you don't really mind if they didn't come back that you can send along?
Oh yes.
I mean, I'm just asking. Just asking.
Yeah, they call over a couple of human employees down here. These 2 are fine to deliver them.
Thank you.
So do you escort them to deliver the beer?
Yes.
Yeah, you cut back across. These 2 kind of dopey humans are pushing this cart.
Oh, wait, they're humans? They're humans?
Yes,
That's who he sent. He said, if you got employees we don't want or care about, he grabbed 2
Okay.
human employees.
Well, these are coming with us afterwards then.
The humans or the kegs?
The humans. To carry the kegs that we're taking with us.
Oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, you get back down there, and the rock elementals, they're kind of just laying out in the middle of this area. They all look just absolutely exhausted. They're panting. But next to them are these 3 like football-sized rock eggs. They're fairly smooth rock. They look very damp on the outside. But as you enter, the largest Dingle Dangle's Bane kind of sets up. Oh, they're your gifts. The most illustrious and gorgeous geodes I've ever witnessed. If you have these rocks and you crack one open in front of them, they will be mesmerized by how glorious it is.
Well, perfect. Because they're your ticket home. So, yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Oh, here are your 3 kegs for you.
Oh, thanks. And he gets up. He doesn't really pay any attention to these 2 humans.
Yeah. Now, you guys going to follow us with the other 3 kegs.
The human's like, oh, okay. I just thought we were taking them here, but if we're supposed to take them somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, you heard your boss. You're to carry the kegs, right? That's what he said, to carry the kegs.
Yep.
You're not done carrying them.
Oh, okay.
Sweeney just looks at Gadsby.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
and yeah, by the way, the as you can see, the kegs are here. Gnomes are in on the plan. They're good with it. So we're gonna go do our thing, and we'll be back before you know it.
Okay. I thought we were supposed to get 2. 3's, we're not going to complain.
Well, it's extra just to show a little, that they're willing to work with you. No
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
feelings.
They wouldn't mind. I'm just saying they wouldn't mind coming in and taking a look at the veins.
I could probably
It's up
let
to
them
you,
take a
you
look.
know.
We'll
Okay.
see.
All right. Build bridges. Build bridges.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Leaving Blingdenstone?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. The party has grown again. There's currently the 5
Yeah.
party members: Sweeney, Colin, Pitchfork, Farbauti, and Gadsby. There is Farbauti's apprentice, Jason. There is
Snaggle.
Snaggle traveling with you.
Donkey.
Donkey,
We have
and
plenty
now
of torchbearers. Plenty of
yeah,
torch.
yeah, and there are now 2
We have 5 traveling companions.
2 traveling companions. We're just gonna put
Are we starting a petting zoo?
maybe. I'll stat these 2 out later, but I'm putting 2 human beer carriers. Okay. You roughly know the direction. You've been kind of pointed out the direction that you're going to need to take to make it.
But
To
who's
the-
died?
Nobody's died.
No one yet.
So
To make it to the elves.
yeah. So way down here is the Rockseer Elves. So you start your long journey heading south.
Have we had a day of rest yet?
You had one this morning.
I mean, like since the stream started.
No.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss one.
No.
Okay. Because I got a lot of stats to recover still.
Right back.
So I'm going to presume Gadsby's Sweeney. With Sweeney stepping away, I'm going to do Gadsby. Is probably scouting ahead.
Yep.
First things first, Gadsby, go ahead and give me your stealth test to see how sneaky you're being. That is a very good stealth test. That is a 25.
It's about to be a 3.
Yeah. Then go and throw out an intelligence test to see if you notice anything. Yeah. Oh, 16's
Oh,
good.
that's-
16's good.
It's good.
So, Gadsby, as you're kind of scouting ahead, you can hear the party behind you kind of trudging along as you're keeping your eyes open, paying attention, moving through these dark, twisting stone tunnels. And eventually you kind of come across a spot where the paths the tunnels kind of break apart, kind of like a little nexus hub. There's a couple offshoots here and there. But with that 16, I'll tell you, moving. So you kind of, I'll just draw it on the map. That's not the pencil tool. So you kind of, if you see that, it's kind of like a 5-way intersection here. You're coming from the one directly to the north. And you can see kind of sort of 2 on the right, 2 on the left. And with that 16 intelligence, you can see there's a large number of heavy tracks, droppings coming from this one, unlike the northeast, heading down to the one that's almost directly south. And this is, like I said, ground scraped up. You can see big, strange hoof prints all over. Lots of droppings. And yeah, they're heading down to the path to directly south. Now, the instructions that you would have gotten from like Dingle Dangle, he mentioned this intersection. And pretty much he said if you head southwest, that will head you on the path to the Rockseer Elves. If you head southeast, that'll take you to the area where the Grell is. And if you take the northeast, eventually that'll end up in the Darrowlands, where the two factions are warring.
So southwest is the path it's clear of?
Southwest is the path. Yeah, there's no tracks coming from or going along with the southwest.
Okay, and that's where we're supposed to be going for the elves.
Yeah, that is your turn for the elves.
Oh, okay. Well, I will wait for everyone else to catch up.
Okay.
Show them the poop.
Yep.
But we're going this way. Poop free. Wait, no, wait, no, I've got, no, not poop free. Hold on. Okay.
Now it is. All right. So yeah, you'll take the path to the southwest. Oh, I hit my keyboard. How dare you, keyboard?
I would have given you more points if you'd hit your keyboard with your knee and then hurt yourself.
That would have been exciting. So yeah, you continue on ignoring that totally random possible encounter. And as you're moving along, you kind of, there's almost honeycomb like lattice structure for the walls of this stone cave or stone tunnel you're moving through. And you can see out of one of these larger like honeycombs, there's a hand just kind of hanging out. It's like someone's kind of reaching out and the hand's just laying there limp.
Human hand?
See, it's probably would want to move a little closer to identify
Like,
that.
how like high, low?
I'll say this kind of, like I said, like honeycomb opening, maybe like 4 feet up. And you can just see like, you know, the arm coming out, hanging limp, kind of like that.
Like, could I have the invisible companion just go over and just give him a high five?
Sure.
Crisp high five.
Just a crisp high five.
Okay. So Gadsby, you would have been the first one to see this before alerting the rest of the party where the Pitchfork will send his invisible servant to give a high five. Would you do anything additional?
I mean, I assume I don't know what the trails are or anything. I'm not that smart. So
Okay.
no, I guess that's it. Just other than I'll take up my lead ahead again, creeping along.
Okay. So
Sweeney might join me this time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, you travel for a ways and you come across this big section of the tunnel with the honeycomb style holes along the walls. And that's where you see this arm hanging out of one of the holes. And once you see the arm probably relay with the crew, Pitchfork volunteers, like, I'll just have the servant go high five that thing.
Even if he has to hold it up to, you know, get a little firmness out so we can get solid clap.
Okay. Is that what you're
Respect
doing,
that.
Pitchfork?
I mean, it's not a good high five unless there's a good solid clap out of it. So
Okay. So you see the
get to work, invisible companion.
hand kind of turn up and kind of flip the hand up, and as it's going, it's kind of moving. Like the hand really does. Oh, I hit the mic. Really doesn't want to stay up. And you can see the invisible companion moved it out a little farther because you can see there's nothing attached to this beyond the elbow. It is just a severed arm that was just kind of hanging out.
So does he just kind of pull it out and just?
Yeah, pretty much. There's just a severed arm floating in the air, high-fiving some invisible force.
I've heard the
Well, the
sound of
important
one
question
hand
is-
clapping.
That's
No.
Like, was it a good high five or was it like a?
It was a decent
me
high five. It's a decent high
Okay.
five.
Or a dead person's arm.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Needs more rigor mortis.
it does. So yeah, blood's still dripping out of this severed arm. This hole, this honeycomb hole that it was in, is large enough that someone could climb through it. But yeah.
I guess I go over and like up on tippy toes, just try to look in the hole. I got infravision. Can I see an end to this honeycomb tube?
Yeah, you move up. You look. It kind of stretches in a little ways, and you can see it actually opens up into a larger area. Why don't you go ahead and give me an intelligence test?
5.
Okay, yeah, it just opens up. You don't notice anything, but it is behind this, like, this chunk of stone wall with all these different assorted sizes holes. It does appear that there's a chamber back behind there or something.
I don't see anything back there. I'll take a sling bullet and just toss it in there.
You hear it like kind of hit the hard ground, do a couple bounces, and then silence.
Yeah, well, I think it's fine. We should just move on past.
Okay. As you're turning around to say it's fine, we should just move past. Why don't you go and give me a reflex save?
Woohoo!
18's good. It was almost a 20. 18's solid. As this large furry arm reaches out of a nearby hole and just grabs at you and misses, and you can hear a low growl as the arm quickly retracts back into the hole.
I take it back. I don't think it's safe.
You got it. You're good. Don't worry about it. You're doing fine.
Thanks for the encouragement.
What do you all do now?
Did it come? Which side did it come from? Like
All on the left wall.
right or left? Okay.
And then, yeah, just a little ways to the left of this bigger hole. You reach through a smaller hole. And, yeah, you can hear a low growling noise from behind this wall now.
So I'm gonna draw my dagger and short sword, and I'm watching to see if thing comes popping out.
Nothing's popping out.
I'm
Like
gonna
this-
start scooting forward.
Okay. What are the rest of you going to do?
I mean,
You just going to stab into one of the holes?
Yeah,
no, I'm just kind of be ready, I
Okay.
think.
Yeah, there's not really much I can do in this
Okay.
if
Gadsby?
it's not out all the way.
Okay.
Just draw my bow, my crossbow, and just be ready.
Okay.
There.
Oh, what are we gonna do about the beer guys?
Oh, you're right. I'll go pour myself a beer first.
Gadsby, give me a
these
luck
probably
test.
aren't making it past here.
One luck test coming up. Made it.
You made it. Now, Sweeney, you're still kind of the closest. You can hear this growling noise. As the beer starts pouring, the growling stops, and you hear a very intense sniffing, like when a dog's like sniffing for something. Just that, yeah, that very intense sniffing. And you can actually hear it kind of shifting a little, moving a little closer to, moving a little further down the wall, closer where like Gadsby's getting his beer poured.
God, it thirsts for beer.
Give it some
Oh,
beer.
does he want a beer?
I think it wants a
I
beer.
feel beer.
I feel like we just
My
need
wooden
to
cups. I'll lay it
go
out.
through this dungeon with a metric ton of beer and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You're not wrong.
yeah, you feel another beer cup. You set it. Where are you setting it?
Close to the hole. Close to
Okay.
a hole there.
Okay.
A-hole.
Close to a hole. And
Cheers.
you set it down, and you see this long, furry arm slowly reach out. Like, you get the feeling like it's like the slower I move, the less they'll be able to see me. Pick up the
Just
beer.
like a T-Rex.
Slowly move back in. And then you all hear the sound of lapping.
So
We
do
gotta
we wait
kill this
for
Send
him
the
to
cup back up.
We
You
should-
can have another.
The cup comes flying out.
do we just wait for it to get drunk then?
Yeah, then we kill it.
Whoop another.
Or we make it our friend?
And then we kill it. I like
And
that.
then we kill it.
You'll be able to taste the betrayal in the meat.
Look, but at the same time, there's advantages to having a controlled by alcoholism monster as a companion. I'm just saying.
I mean, he seems sneaky, right?
Yeah.
So, Gatsby, do you refill the cup?
I do.
How much poison do you put in it?
You refill, you set it out, and you see that same arm come stretching out to grab it. But right before it does, all of a sudden, there's like a growl, a sound of impact behind the wall, and that arm is just yoinked right back out. You hear growling, kind of the sound of a scuffle, and then another arm, slightly different color fur, just darts out and grabs it real quick.
Hey, that beer is not for you.
Do you say that, Pitchfork?
Give that one a beer.
There's more. You don't
You
have to
can
fight
have your
over it.
own beer. I'll say it.
Look,
Sure.
they look. No, there's more than one of them. They seem to understand us. Let's do this. Hey, you, put the keg right there, right there. Just put the keg right there and back up.
One of your human lackeys puts the keg, one of your 3 kegs, right there.
Look, we come bearing beer. You want to talk? Have some beer.
I'll say you're kind of saying this to the wall. You look and you can see these like piercing, like yellowish eyes kind of glowing in the darkness beyond. As this creature slowly starts climbing out. And it
I appreciate that's fury and angry.
mm-hmm.
In case we
Oh.
didn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Get furry and drunk.
Yes,
Beer.
beer.
Take beer.
Take beer.
Beer.
It kind of looks across all of you. Which of you magic fingers? Ah.
We all looked at Dandy.
You look at the pitchfork.
I look at hold on. I gotta pick one of you who's not magical. John, sorry, I'm looking at you.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I do give good back rubs. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, he did say magic fingers.
Yeah.
Looks at you, Sweeney. You're magic.
In my own special way, but if you want actual magic, and I point back at Pitchfork,
Dang it.
do you
You
need
magic too?
for something?
I mean, like, it depends on the kind of magic you're looking for. Magic.
We need magic. Soft, human person. Come be king.
King of for what?
Of us.
I don't know. I can be king right now.
No.
We got
Give beer. Give magic man.
right the pitchfork off from the adventure.
No.
Magic
this is
man
how we
be
get
new
our
king.
own
Goes to a
army.
better life.
Come.
I just imagine that was said and he was.
Wait, we do have somebody else that has magic. And I point at Colin.
This is only one man's dream, honestly.
Or three of you magic. Don't care which one. One of you come be new king.
Nah, it's up to the pitchfork.
I don't know. I'll whisper to Pitchfork. Can you make one of the humans grow?
Oh, all right. Do we have an extra?
You've got 2 extra humans right now.
That one right there.
Like
Extra
really,
humans.
really extra.
Yeah.
Like,
I think if they're with us, they're extra.
okay, all right. This one,
Sonnet
real
Sparrow.
special.
Thank you for the follow.
This one, real special magic. And I'll have first. I'm gonna do this really annoyingly complicated if you guys will allow me to.
Oh, I will.
All right. One of your beer carriers, you are going to cast a spell on in a very complicated way.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one I can do. Oh no, it's mirror image and spell by proxy. So never mind. It's less complicated.
Okay.
You want him to look like a spellcaster. Don't get too...
The invisible companion is gonna have to lift him up.
Yeah.
But before he lifts him up, I'm also gonna cast enlarge.
I want you. You pull a 14 on your enlarge. That's good. I do want your invisible companion to give me a strength test.
He's pretty good at this. He's not good at this. I will spend the luck I was going to use on invisible companion.
Let me spend some luck for you there. I got. Whoa, God! How much
got a
you
lot
want?
of luck.
Yeah. How much you want there? Pitchfork?
I'll tell you what. If you can get it to an 8, it will. Invisible companion will be able to just kind of lift them a little bit. You get me to a 10, can like lift them up like so their feet are a good foot or 2 off the ground. If you get me to a 12, like the invisible companion will be able to like lift them up like
Titanic
this.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I spend 4 luck and that
Okay,
that
that's
gives you
12.
a +8 to the roll. So yeah, 12.
Okay. Yeah, this dude up in the air. Oh, magic fly.
And then he'll also grow in the air from the cast enlarge.
Okay.
It's a body.
It's like he's elevating himself and then
Okay, he grows 25%. That one grow big.
and then I'll cast cantrip to make him go because he's probably not actually doing it.
Okay, go ahead.
That's good enough.
Yeah, okay.
Simple. I could still make it complicated.
Yeah. Yeah. You magic the hell out of this random beer carrier. Oh, that one do good magic. Give him to us now with beer.
All right, beer carrier man. Congratulations on your new career.
You
Really?
must
King.
be the beer
Congrats.
forever.
King.
So wait, did we just make a puppet king?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I quickly run over to that guy
Yeah.
and I whisper to him, "You owe us everything, and you will remember that, or I'll force you to remember that."
Okay.
Okay.
I don't-
Take
really-
this cask of beer and become their lord.
Yeah.
I really don't want to
You-
be their king, but I
You-
guess.
No. Shh. You're their king, but you're our puppet. And I need you to remember that forever.
Okay.
Okay. Go on.
He does. As he's kind of walking over there, he picks up the keg of beer. He kind of pushes it through one of the holes, and he kind of asks them, "So, new king, what happened to your last king?" "Oh, died. Wasn't good to make babies with queen.
That's by Snoo Snoo.
She ate him."
Mhm.
Busy while you're still Titanic.
Yeah, at this, like he had like one leg in the hole he was getting ready to crawl through. He fucking says, fuck this, and he turns and he starts trying to run away.
How much luck do I have?
A fuckload. Right now, sitting in your fleeting luck pool, you've got 18.
So how much do I need to up this word of command?
Let's see. You pulled a 12. One word, if it fails the save, they have to obey. So once you get up to the 24 plus range, it goes to multiple targets.
Be king.
I want to use 12. That's what
All
I'm
right.
going to use to push
24.
it to 20.
Well, you've got a 12 already.
Oh, no, I'm already at 12. Then I
If
just
you
need to
give
push
me-
it by 8.
Yeah, okay. So you speak a word at a target within 60 feet. You can combine it, the word of command, with a gesture that clarifies intent.
King.
It does have to make they do get to make a save. These are low-level lackey beer carriers. Our target number is a 20. I got a
That's what I
4.
That's what I needed.
So what is your command and what is your gesture?
So I wave my hand over these people and I say rule.
Oh, that's even better.
Give me a D6. So it's your level 5?
4. 4?
Four?
We're 4, yeah.
4?
Mhm.
Okay. So he stops in his tracks, kind of straightens up, turns
Prepare the
around
ornaments.
with a strong stride. I will be their king. And he is committed to this for the next 50 minutes.
Yeah, let's go, guys. We
That's
really
good
should get
enough.
out of here.
He eagerly climbs through. Bring me to my bride.
I look at the other porter and I'm just like, so as we're leaving, I'm like, you weren't good friends with that guy, right?
He is my brother-in-law.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good. He's an in-law, right? You didn't love him.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
No, yeah.
He's bad to your sister. We should go.
Now
Okay.
he's a king.
Yeah, he's a cheater. We did
Okay.
you a good job.
I mean, I always thought my sister could do better. This is one way to do it, I guess.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Oh man. is
Since he's not
great.
here, we're good people.
Oh, yeah. Let's get that out there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's important. It's important to level set here. Good people.
Yeah. Okay. Not how I expected that to go. But that is
That's why you
definitely.
should always bring lantern bearers with you.
That's why you gotta have extra beer.
Yeah. Okay.
It's actually how we're gonna fight the illithids. We're just gonna get them mentally impaired on enough alcohol. We'll kick
I
their
like
asses.
it.
No.
I like
oh,
it.
it's gonna be like that movie where they all have to get drunk to keep the aliens from eating them. That's
Oh.
how we're gonna fight the illithids.
Yeah.
We're gonna be so wasted that their psychic powers have no effect.
I'm actually willing to take the Futurama route where I'm just so stupid that there's nothing
That is
for them to benefit from.
Well, you have to go back in time and be your own grandfather.
Well,
You know, I
there's
can
always
see
a
it happening.
chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope not, but there's always a chance.
I try to avoid it.
As you all continue on. Fucking Christ. Okay. You, Gatsby, Sweeney, the two of you are leading again. I'm not making a reroll stealth. You're going to do fine at it. But I'll tell you what, I am going to roll just a D4 to see if I want to pick on Sweeney or Gatsby. 1, 2, Sweeney. 1, 2, Sweeney. Okay. Sweeney, you kind of see a head as you're moving down the tunnel in the dark, and you can see like there's kind of like this glowing fungal patch that kind of like lines the walls, and you can see on the other side of the patch there's a large shape just kind of moving around. Occasionally you can see the fungal kind of like move a little bit, but it's on the other side of the light source, so it's kind of hard to make out what exactly it is, but it's just this huge mass.
Yeah, it's me. You see that up there?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Let's find out. Let's shoot it with crossbow.
Oh shit, go ahead and make your attack.
That's the thing you can do.
Yep.
Okay.
Crossbow go boom. I missed.
Oh, that is a
Your
miss.
crossbow almost did go boom.
They might
there-
react to it.
It goes wide. You can hear it clatter off of the rock a little further down the tunnel. And as it does, it makes this sound. You could tell whatever this is moves really suddenly. You still can't quite make it out from the distance that you're at, but you hear this deep bellowing. As now it's just standing there perfectly still.
Is it
Like a cow?
Yeah. Is it like when you say it's large, are you saying it's like large and like
Possibly in charge.
maybe
I
like
hope
it's
it's
a
not in charge.
quadruped, it's on 4 legs,
It
or
does-
is it like humanoid shaped?
I'll
And-
tell you, you can easily tell it's not human shaped.
Okay. Maybe do they have cows down here?
But it's on the wall?
No, it's on the ground eating.
It's on the ground.
It looks
Okay,
like eating some of the
okay.
glowing mushrooms.
That's probably high as hell.
Could be.
I'll move up closer to it.
You move up
Try to get a
closer.
better view. Yeah.
As you move closer, Cohen, I'll tell you what. How are you approaching? You trying to be sneak about this, or just walking up to it?
I'll try to be sneaky.
Then give me that roll. Very sneaky. And you see, this isn't a great picture, but imagine just this massive, oh God, that is a tiny picture. That's a little better. This single giant, I mean, this thing is maybe easily like 9 feet at the shoulder. And it looks like an extremely shaggy, like water buffalo. But it's got this big kind of flat snout. Almost bill-like. Kind of like if you slimmed down like a hippopotamus snout. And as you kind of move up, you can see it's moving back in. And it's starting to kind of like just crunch on these glowing mushrooms.
I made up a name for it.
Masalu.
It's like a buffalo made out of moss.
Oh, okay.
But it needed
disagree.
a U sound instead of an O sound because it sounds funner.
So I'll go back to the others. I'm like, it looks like a big cow buffalo thing.
Like, do we just
Are you muted,
just go
Bert?
by them?
I think just go by it. I mean, try not to be threatening.
So act normal.
Yeah. Make some noise, actually.
Yeah. If you're talking bird,
I
it's
can
not
make
coming
some
through.
noise somewhere else.
No? Okay. So what's the plan?
I can cast cantrip to make some noise.
Yeah.
Somewhere
Maybe
else.
spook it and scare
I
it.
have that spell now.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're going to cast it, cast it.
Let's mess it up.
One hell of a cast.
Oh, that's a good roll for me.
We'll take it.
So what are you doing?
That is high enough. That's actually the max spell roll for cantrip,
Yeah, it is.
which is kind of sad. I assume I can do basically anything in the list.
Yeah, you can always downcast.
Let's see. Let's do maybe down kinetic effect. All right, all the way down to 1417, you could make an auditory effect. So maybe just off over to one side. We'll just have or something. Figured that was important to do.
That was
It's
extremely
important to add the sound
to do.
effect in. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it is the most terrible sound I can manifest right now.
Yeah, as this happens, you a little further down, all of a sudden this thing just pivots around
I hope I offended
Tucks
them
its
and their
head down.
families.
and it just charges hard and fast in
I
the
must have.
direction of that sound. And you hear a heavy crunch as it collides with the wall. And you can all kind of see it's still up. It's kind of staggering a little bit. And you can just see this like crater in the wall where this thing headbutted, where the sound came from.
Good thing that wasn't my face.
Just maybe to level it out.
So it headbutts the wall. And it seems to be kind of stunned a little bit, just kind of reeling from running headfirst
should go
into a
now.
wall of rock.
Like, hustle.
Yeah,
past
now's the time. Now's the
it.
time.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're all going to just try and hustle past it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that. Why don't let's just do this here. We're going to say Gadsby notices it. Gadsby, as you're moving past, you can see that kind of on its hind flank, one of its back thigh areas, you can see this thing's got a brand on it. It's not kind of symbol or lettering that you would recognize, but as you are all kind of like sneaking past it while it's stunned, you do see it's branded.
All right, well, maybe killing it would have been a mistake because we would have messed up somebody's bird.
Could be.
Or maybe it
Yeah,
belongs to
get a
somebody
look at what the brand is.
Yeah, it's a very basic design. The lettering kind of looks almost dwarvish, but it's like slightly odd. If Farbauti was here, like he can kind of sort of make it out, but it's just, he's like, it's an older, weirder version of dwarven, some kind of like runes, like just a couple of letters. But it's very clearly appears to be like a livestock style brand.
Somebody owns these boys.
And I'll tell you what. Actually, give me a second here. So you look, and it's actually, I'll say 3, and we'll say like you probably recognize some dwarvish Farbauti, or I'm sorry, Gadsby, and Farbauti would be able to help a little. He's like, it's weird dwarven lettering, but it looks like it's just the letters GHP. But anyway, you can do something with that if you want, or you can keep going. Okay.
I mean, like, I'm not
Anyone
fucking with
hungry?
somebody's livestock.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Not
is
right
stunned
now.
right
I mean,
now.
maybe later.
Keep an eye on maybe. I mean, unless somebody wants to try to like tame it, maybe, or get it calmed or something. But I have no idea where this would even go.
Yeah, it's already technically someone else's tamed-ish wild
Right.
thing.
Let's keep an eye. Let's keep in our minds where this is. And then if we find the rest of the herd or the owner, we can
Maybe
be
we
like, hey,
can maybe you
there's
can
your things over there.
oodle it right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just realized we got to complete this all before Farbauti gets back, because otherwise he's going to have to run to catch up, and he's going to be pissed.
And he hates to run.
He hates it.
He really does. All right.
Cardio is not his thing.
It's not. It's really not.
Even though we gave him the flying thing, he still hates it.
He does. Well, let's just do this. You all move past. As you're moving further on, I mean, this has been, we'll call it a multi-day trek. So we'll call it, Dan, go ahead and roll me a D4.
Oh, no.
3 days so far. So you all could have rested for 3 nights.
That means I have to actually recast my physical companion.
It would, but that would also let you heal more stats.
Yes. So the real question is, how good can I cast my invisible companion? Can I get him to be amazing?
Holy cow!
Yeah. Yeah, good enough.
Because I've got 18 luck. With a little bit of extra, I can burn off my stats.
But with that, as you get a little closer, you can see that the stones, stalactites, stalagmites, they've all been very elegantly carved. It's got a very elvy feeling. And that's where we'll wrap it tonight. And we'll pick up next week with all arriving at the Rock Seer Elves.
I just want to, right now, predict that I'm going to cast Invisible Companion and roll a 1 on it.
You're right.
It's close.
That's a 13. That's a lost fail.
It's 13. I lost it.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's wrap it here. Do our closing plugs, and we'll be back for more of this in a week. Bert, you want to start us off?
Sure. Let's see. This Friday, I've got some classic Dungeons and Dragons, some BX Dungeons and Dragons going on. This Saturday, I think this is a Weird Frontiers.
It
Saturday
sure is.
on Goodman Games channel.
All right.
And this Sunday, maybe some play testing. We'll see.
I'm down.
People feel.
All right. Very cool. Dan, where can people come talk to us?
They can go to our Discord and they can look at all of our dumb things that I post and the great things that everybody else posts.
True
A
story.
bunch of really good people. The finest people.
Best people on the internet. That's it.
The bestest.
Yeah. John, what do you got?
A rash. No. That's my go-to answer. No, on the Defenders of Cobalt YouTube channel, we have new episodes coming out of our Oops All Goblins game, Pathfinder 2nd Edition, doing the Age of Ashes adventure path, and yes, they are all goblins, and it is chaos and horny.
Yes.
So
In that order?
Equal.
I don't know. The chaos and the horniness are kind of tied, I feel like.
All right.
Although
I feel like
sometimes
that's
I
like
feel
an
the horniness
important
where
distinction.
sometimes I think the horniness wins out probably more often
Either
than the
or.
chaos.
Either
it's
or.
hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Depends
right.
on if Lady Gaga gets mentioned.
Oh, yeah. That's a fighting. Yeah. Yeah. And as far as DOK goes, come back Friday. Joe's running some Anvia, the game he's making. Like Bert said, Goodman Games official this Saturday for some Weird Frontiers. And we'll be back here next week for more Night Below. Anyway, have lots of torchbearers. It's important. Goodbye, everyone.
I can't see in the dark.
No, you can't.